Right, here we go. Content optimization for your Northwest business. Couldn't get a longer title than that, could you? I'm just kidding. No, actually, I am targeting you with my content. I am. That's what I'm doing here. It's what I do for a living. I help people optimize their sites. As a matter of fact, guys, my name is David Boozer. Welcome to Cascade SEO. I am a total goofball who consults for some very large companies. As a matter of fact, I've worked with thousands of individuals across this nation, local business owners, online marketers, and everything else for a very long time. Today, recently I've created this company, Cascade SEO Services, basically because I am a Pacific Northwester just like you. I absolutely love... Oh, hold on a second. Marco Rubio. Alright, so we're back. I'm just kidding. I love that guy. I think he's a great kid. Anyways, back to what we're talking about, content optimization. I'll tell you this right now. Working with so many people over the years has been really difficult, I think. And the hardest part here is really getting the small business owner today focused in on content. For a long time, everybody's been, pretty much, living off of, yellow book sites online and things like that. And today those things just don't cut it like they used to. People are really looking for content. As a matter of fact, we start looking at some of the facts. If you go to SEO, CascadeSEO.com, you'll see in this post right here, some of the facts and percentages of how people actually react to services and products, even on a local level, especially online. When it comes to their smartphones, tablets, laptops, or just sitting at their PC at home and they're Googling carpet cleaning or landscaping or whatever it is. And the thing is that when we start thinking about it, 82% of the people literally trust search. 82% of the people online who are looking for a service, a product, a business, to subscribe to something, to do whatever it is, trust search before Facebook, before anything else. True. That's a fact. It's just the way it is. And as a matter of fact, 72% of those people were referred by a blog post or video or both. Yeah, or both. As a matter of fact, some of the companies or small business owners and things like that I've worked with over the last few years, I'll tell you what, they're driving a ton of traffic online today locally. Why? Because they went out and they started, even a year, 2, 3 years ago, started implementing simple content marketing strategies, writing 350 to 500 words, which is, 5 paragraphs, 6 paragraphs, putting up a video, getting a nice image up there, a little call to action within there, and bang, that was it. That's all it took, and that's what we're talking about. When we talk about optimizing content, what are we really talking about? We're not just talking about SEO and anchor text linked to other pages and posts. That is a given. And working with us here at Cascade SEO, we actually set this stuff up to where when we create your content, or you create your content, this stuff can automatically get those anchor text links going on without you having to do it yourself. We actually have little systems inside, little programs in the websites that actually do that for you. But here's the deal. When we're talking about optimizing content, the first rule always, number one rule, and it's the only rule that I really have, is optimize for people. Okay? Optimize for people first, search engines second. Don't worry about the search engines. Because if you're really creating a piece of information or just trying to educate people on a product, on a service, on a particular part of that product or service or whatever it is, naturally you know what you're talking about. So naturally you're going to use things like good keywords in the title. You're going to go out there and you're going to create those niche specific words, what Google likes to call latent semantic indexing, where they use similar words and phrases to the particular keywords that you're using, like dog, puppy, puppy, canine, wolf, little tiny Rex, even a dog named Rex. So these are the things that I'm talking about right here. When you're creating content for people, with people in mind, with your clientele or your future prospects and clients in mind, you're going to naturally do that. So don't worry about going out here and learning some sort of scientific jargon of creating, how many keywords do I have to have every, you don't have to have them every 150 words. That stuff doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't count. It's useless. The thing is that keywords only count when it comes to title tags. That's about it. Other than that, what really counts is how well you know your subject, and Google can tell that through niche-specific words. That's where optimizing a piece of content comes in. First off, the title of it. Second off, what you know. Are you an authority on that subject? And they will tell by the way that you write this and the words that you use. But it doesn't come through putting out, how to walk a dog, 15 times in a 1,000-word piece of content. Stuff doesn't work anymore. It doesn't count. Okay? So, if anybody tells you it does, or you guys want to argue with me, let's do it. I'll prove it to you with my own content. Because the thing is, that stuff doesn't work. Optimize for people first, search engine second. Another thing is, images. Use images. Images are a good call to action. First off, I'm not just talking about, hey, get our crap now. I'm talking about actually putting an image up towards the top of that piece of content that's just there for one part of the call to action. To capture their eyeball, to capture their attention. That's it. It doesn't capture them to go, oh, buy my stuff, or visit our store, or see the store online, or visit us downtown. No, just an image that captures their eyeball. That says, ooh, hey, that's kind of a nice image. Click. Nice. Yeah, something like that. When I start thinking about it, this is what I usually do. You'll always see a nice image up here at the top, and then the call to action image down here. Now, that's just something I think you should practice. Don't worry, you're not wasting space. You're capturing their attention. You might be talking about a toy in your toy shop and have a kid with an airplane, that's just a really cool image, and put that there. Now, if you want to put an image of a little toy airplane and a call to action saying, hey, we got these 50% off right now, boom, put that down just a little bit lower, you'll be just fine. Why? How do I know? Because of number 3, video. Video should be right in here. It should always be visible. Here's the thing, guys. More and more people, as they look on Google, are starting to use this. I bet you have no idea what that is. Do you ever notice on a search, you start looking over to the right of the actual searches, and you start seeing these little arrows, and all of a sudden it gives people this little look-see, a little looky-loo at what's going on that website? Those percentages are going up like 10 to 12% every year. The people that are actually clicking on these things to look first, so they know that they're not trying to be sold something. Now, people on average know they're going to be sold something, but they want to sell themselves. And this is why I put those images up top and I have these videos, because here and here is going to be content and then some more content. But right off the bat is going to be a nice image and a nice video. This turns people on right off the bat. Matter of fact, when I started using this particular method or strategy right here, I'm telling you what, my click-through rate shot up 42% in 7 days, period. I'm not kidding. 42%. This is when I was marketing nationally and globally online, which I still do from time to time. 42%. Almost overnight, guys. Could you imagine that locally? Yeah, that's good stuff right there. This is a very simple thing to do. It's very simple. There's no science about this. There's no crazy jargon that you need to understand. The biggest reason that people don't do this, small business owners, especially here in the Pacific Northwest, and I'm going to tell you, and I don't mean to be rude about it, but a lot of the websites that I see in the Pacific Northwest for companies or small businesses and everything else are extremely ugly. They have no real information on it, and it really doesn't help me. It may give me your address and your phone number. It might tell me a little bit about you. But it's really not that appealing. I know, I look up stuff all the time, from landscapers to carpet cleaners to toy shops and kite shops on the coast and fishing outfits and this and that. And the thing is that most of the time, about 90% of the time, right off the bat, it's just sales copy. I'm just like, oh my gosh, seriously. I just wanted to know, what type of fish are easily caught in my area. If I go over to, Bandon or Lincoln City or Astoria, hey, what's the best kite shop in town? What is the best kite shop in Astoria, Oregon? You should be there with a piece of content. Getting it going. That's what I'm talking about. We're the most informed generation in the history of the world, and I'm noticing that not very many people are spending time informing or educating. And the thing is that as we move along, it just gets worse and worse and worse for you who aren't doing that. It's true. It's very true. The only thing is that most small business owners might not have time to do that, but there are companies like mine. There are actually a few other companies I love in the Pacific Northwest for SEO services. I would like to name them, but they're my competitors. But I'll tell you what, they're just as good. They are awesome. And the thing is that we have the capabilities of sitting there and actually running that for you without charging you too much of an arm and a leg to do it, but actually helping you get that return on your investment through creating more leads, more customers, giving you the advantage to be on mobile, to be on tablets, to be found, period, under not just, kites, Oregon. But hey, where are the best kites? Hey, where can I get these rainbow colored kites with fish on? This is what people are searching nowadays. Not kites, Oregon. Or, whatever. Get out there, start creating some content, give people a reason to sit there and not only get on your site and have some fun, but those calls to action, the simple ones that say, hey, visit the store, get in here. Hey, subscribe to our newsletter. We got some really cool, fishing information. Give you updates on what's going on in Washington or Alaska's fishing. All these types of things, little tiny things that you can do to really hog the search engines and take that traffic for yourself. That's what it's about. And you're either going to outsource or you're going to do it yourself. Either way, with Cascade SEO, we either teach you how to do it yourself or we do it for you. One of the two. Anyways, thank you guys very much for being here. Hope you enjoyed that. No matter what, God bless you and your business.